Yo, 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 what's happening, people? Earstotheroad team, right back at you again. It's been a minute since you've seen us on YouTube, but we're upgrading. You get me? But we got Grime Reality in my ends today with one of our members, J Beatz. This is appraisal to see if he actually gets the job. You know, he's done his 3-month probation and that. So yeah, that's why we're in the boardroom. That's why we got a table and shit. And I've got my my brother, man like.
Yes, man like Mr. Furious, live and inside the Mode London, you know, the Mode London interview room with the one they call
J Beatz.
Show them that Mode juice one more time. You can't sip on that. You man sipping tap water, we're sipping Mode juice, baby.
You get me?
What? Come on.
Nah, all jokes aside, Fury's here to take minutes in this meeting. So how do you feel you've done on Earstotheroad?
Do you know what? I think I've done a magnificent job, but it's not about what I think, it's about what you guys think. Hopefully I make it to the team. Or love to be on the furlough.
You're a part of us, man.
Oh.
I'm joking.
Guys,
I'm missing.
I made the cut. I was good enough.
We're just going to do a little follow-up because since we last spoke to you, quite a lot's gone on, isn't it?
Yeah, well, last time we spoke was like March 2020, right before Bovid come and licked down
off
our
the
ass.
whole fucking...
Yeah.
The pandemic. We are slightly social distanced.
These lot of brothers, anyway.
Yeah, trust me. Blood and all of that.
So,
yeah, man. So,
yeah, but quite a few stuff has happened still. Quite a bit. So we're gonna get into it.
Yeah, man. So like, what has gone on, like, music-wise?
Well. So the last time we spoke, what did I have out? I had Sega Boy EP, 3-track instrumental EP. If you ain't already got that, go grab that, you get me. I think you got a 10 out of 10 in the DJ mag.
So done.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think when you was last in and we was talking about like your come up and all of that stuff, I think it just dropped.
Yeah. Literally just dropped, so it was fresh. But that release went decent still. I got a lot of good feedback on that. I think it's probably one of the best received feedback on an instrumental EP that I've received, to be fair. But even though it's just 3 grime instrumentals, it's kind of conceptual because it's all Mauritian music sampled, isn't it? Like Sega music is the genre. So when you see Sega Boy, it's not Sega. It's Sega Boy.
And the Sega dances, because that's what, so you got Sega dances.
Yeah, so if you see me on the cover, Baby Boy settings, I used to do the Sega dancing with Mumsy and the family and that, get paid with a little Twix and shit, you get me? But yeah, man, Sega Boy EP, that dropped, that did this thing. And what else I did? I licked them down, I think June was Stu EP, 5-track instrumental EP, just to give the people something, because by then, we're in a pandemic. I already had like releases planned and shit I wanted to do, but pandemic locked all that off, so I just had to put something out there. But yeah, man, 5 tunes. Audio Slugs is on there. Big up Audio Slugs. Yeah. Then, yeah, man. Well, after that, I put out Badness, Unity. Big up Badness.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, man. We reconnected over lockdown.
I feel like the last time I feel like you and Badness did a tune was the Mind Control VIP, right?
Yeah, that was still yeah, bruv.
With Trapper.
Yes, big up Trapper on the production, and Mr. Traumatic jumped on the remix.
There
of
was
that
a
as well.
remix. I don't even think I'm aware of that remix.
It's on SoundCloud. It was on YouTube and that. Good views still. But,
All right.
yeah, man. So we reconnected over the lockdown.
How was that? Like, so what? Just had a bit of time in your hands and that, and just saw him on
Nah, do you know what? We saw each other at Mode, the old Mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Hitman's birthday set.
Okay.
And I was literally on my way out and got a tap on the shoulder and I saw Badness and I feel like I saw a ghost. I was like, oh shit, Badness. Fuck.
So you say
have you
reconnected. What the original connect? What was the original connecting?
Well, the original connection was just online, innit? I was just, like, the first time we worked together was like 2009 or 10 or something, man.
Oh, wow, way back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bruv. Not just come you prior to Contrary Belief. I've got tunes older than Certain Man's Youths, or older than Certain Man. But yeah, bruv, back then. But we never physically connected like that or was speaking on the phone. Like, I just got his number from the interaction. I was like, listen, look, taking your number now, bruv. I've been thinking, where are you? Like, yeah. And then I don't even know what prompted it, but yeah, we just started talking, and yeah, bro, we just started flinging in beats, and we've got a bunch of stuff. But Unity is just the first thing we've flung out. You get me? So yeah, the original come out, I think summertime. That's out now on Crown Jewels. It's the videos
Big
on
up the
Link Up.
Crown Jewels.
Yep. The videos on Link Up TV, and yeah, man.
Now, tune slaps.
Yeah. Thank you, man.
Tune definitely slaps. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I did. How many times did I play it? Yeah, during the summer. Yeah, like, wait, when did it actually come out? Because now I'm trying to get my timeline, because this year's been a bit weird.
Time.
Oh, it's not even this year anymore.
Yeah, I know. Times of hazy, man. Summer still. Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. Badness just wanted to put something out there because I think George Floyd murder just happened. And
Yeah.
There was just a lot of like racial tension and shit.
Facebook was an absolute shit show. Like, just social media in general
More than
was an
Facebook, bro.
absolute fucking shit show for weeks after George Floyd. And it was mad because there were certain sections of like communities where you're like, raw, like, I didn't even realize that you felt this way. Especially if you grew up around certain people that were not of our color. That you thought were cool. You thought they were allies, and then all of a sudden, it's like, oh, well, he was a criminal.
Yeah, he was on drugs. Doesn't mean he deserved to die.
Not like that.
But yeah, man. So George Floyd happened, and he wanted something. He wanted something that he can let loose on. You get me? So I just cooked up. I think I just went on Splice. I was looking for some vocal chops, and it said Unity MSA, and then that gave Badness everything.
Energy.
Yeah, Unity. That was it. Yeah, that's it. That's the name of the tune. That's the concept. Everything Unity. So just gave that to him. He did what he did, and he blessed it. And yeah, man, one of many bangers we've got in the vault.
You have actually got quite a lot of bangers, innit?
Well,
Like, I'm not even trying to gas you up. Like, I'm not even trying to gas it.
Well, what's been released? We did Badness and Shizzle, Tarzan, which was a big one for me at the time, coming up in the game. He had a mixtape. It was hosted by Logan Sama. I had like Killer P and Jamaica B. It was called Full of Lyrics. They had a tune on there called Tech from a Barn. Yeah, but now we've got more tunes than ever, bruv. We've been mashing work still. So yeah, big up Badness, man. My guy.
Lava. What else has been going on? Just like outside of music.
Outside of music, well, boy, it's been COVID, man. So can't really say that anything exciting's been going on.
Have you learned any new skills or anything like that?
Any what?
New skills.
New skills. I I've been doing some cooking.
Cooking bangs, innit?
I already knew how to cook, but it's just certain things,
Sorry.
innit? So
House trained and that.
man can do little sprinkle cake, little fucking jollof spaghetti. You get me, man's? Yeah, man. Man's about doing chefings. Chefings and queffings in the kitchen.
In the kitchen. Hey, listen, I've been cooking it up. Can't lie.
Yeah.
Making some vegan foods. Yes. Listen. Anyway.
Yeah.
I'm bad boy in the kitchen.
Yeah. Trust me. But yeah, man. Honestly, boy, I've just been making tunes, man. Making tunes. Like, you see, when lockdown hit, it was just like, yo, man, can't do much. Can't link no one. Can't go anywhere. Like, if I can go anywhere, a little run in the park and that. I was literally
bike ride and that.
You know what I'm saying? Basic shit, man. But yeah, bro, I was just building tunes. I was just making tunes for my own sanity. It's just like, all right, listen, it's a madness going on outside. I don't know what's going on outside, but it's a hype. And all I can do is utilize the time being on furlough, which who knew that man could just be sitting on my ass at home and actually get paid for it.
I'll be honest, when I worked in retail, I used to pray for this. I like when I worked in retail, yeah, I used to, it's bad when I think about it, yeah. It's actually bad. So I used to think to myself, on the way to work, I just like praying for a phone call to say that like my shop's been burnt down or some shit.
You got a bad mind still. Bad man.
You really just don't want to go to work.
I hear it still. I'm not gonna lie. Like
now, it's all a bit mad. Like it's gone too far.
Yeah, like the furlough thing, it was slightly a bit exciting. Like, bro, we saying what I can just stay at yard.
80% of that.
80% what I could. Well, I'm not even gonna be going outside.
No travel.
So I'm not really gonna be spending. I'm like, bro, what? I could just stay at home and make beats and get a papes. Like it's my full job, like full-time job. Like that was amazing to me. But yeah, nah, man. I was literally making tunes for my own sanity, man, because it was like Groundhog's Day, bruv. Honestly, like every day felt the same. So if I didn't make a tune,
You can't distinguish.
I don't know what Monday, Tuesday. I don't know what's
New
going
stems.
on. I have to look at my phone to know what day it is.
Yeah,
like,
you got like that.
Yeah, man. So I'm not gonna lie, making beats got me through it still. It was good for my mental
So
health.
you didn't think about plugging in the old God Digital box and...
Oh God, digital. Oh, we got Virgin Media now, man. Come on,
said
bro.
that you got upgraded.
Yeah.
So it's an old joke from the last episode. Like if you don't know, actually, do you know I'm a dickhead as well? Because I didn't even do socials at the beginning. But yeah, like go back, listen. J Beatz' first Grammy rally in my ends, and yeah, you catch the God Digital joke.
Trust. Big up Mumsy.
Hey, big up everyone's mum still. Big up my mum. Driving me mad in this lockdown. Phoning me, son, are you okay? Be careful.
Don't go out nowhere without your mask.
Sanitize.
Hey, listen, D-Double was onto a winner from that one. From before he even knew, bro.
Sanitize. But yeah. Yeah, man. Making tunes. Yeah, really. That's it. And then when things started to open up a bit, two link-ups with the Chargies in the park. I think that's what everyone was on still.
Yeah,
Did you lot do park link-ups?
Yeah, man. Little six-man bubble and that.
Socially bubbling.
One of my friends got married during the lockdown. That was a bit-
During COVID.
Yeah, that was a bit weird.
How many people was at the...
So we was allowed, was it 30 or 20 in the registry office? And then he tried a smart one, and he tried to book tables. He tried to get everyone to book a table in a restaurant, like a different table in a restaurant.
Nah, he buzzed it.
And then we ended up getting kicked out.
That's bait. You can tell.
Like,
Man are talking
I
across the room.
mean,
and
yeah, I mean, me and my girl, yeah, we booked a different table in a different restaurant and went for a little meal and that. Little, where was it? Highbury Islington thing. Nice little vegan spot. It was nice. nice dessert and that. Yeah, man. But sorry, I'm trying to. It's a long day, people.
Yeah, it's definitely one something in the morning.
It's nearly 2 a.m.
But we're doing this for you guys, so circle your beak in the comments.
For grime.
Well, that's why we're here, innit? Like, that's how we know each other. I mean, this guy on my right, he is the grime scene savior.
No, don't let this guy give him the mic, bruv. You see,
we go.
You see this man right here.
What about me, Jay?
Some very shower grime skeng man. He saved their bacon, mate.
Hey, listen, you know what, yeah? Works have to run in it. The way I look at it is music can't get made if the producers ain't making tunes, and vocals ain't gonna get pushed out if the MCs are not there to vocal the rhythms in it. So works have to run. It's just simple as that, man.
He's being humble, but if you need your laptop servicing or any of that laptop, computer repair stuff, Mr. Furious, give them your socials.
I mean, at Mr. Furious DJ on the socials, I'm not gonna lie, the fee has gone up. It is 2021, and yeah, it's what it is, man. I'm sorry, but it is what it is.
You heard it from the angry man himself.
Man said the angry man, probably the most calmest person I think I've ever met in my life. Apart from when he was about 7 years old and running amok in the yard. But hey.
Yeah, man.
So, Champions League. And I know we've spoken about it on the podcast, yeah, when we've done other things, yeah. But now, like, the dust has settled a little bit.
Yeah, because I think we spoke kind of fresh. When
It was like that week. It's like, oh, wait, hold on, that's a J Beatz rhythm on the Champions League final. Like,
yeah.
So.
Prices went up, guys. Yeah, man. Champions League.
So wait, what? Yeah.
How they come about? Yeah, basically, I just started getting bare WhatsApp. I didn't know what was going on. I was making a tune. I got stuck on it, and I just thought, closing Logic, looked at my phone, started going off. Seeing these videos, yo, hearing your tune. Hey, Jay, what? Is that you? And I was thinking, wow, what? Huh? Champions League? I don't watch football, innit? I don't watch football.
I was about to say, like, yeah.
I knew it's a thing, because even in the group chat that I'm in with me and the guys and that, they were all talking about Champions League. When they talk about football, I tap out. I just scroll.
I've watched it. We spoke about football in the setting up for this, and your face just like.
Fam. I start thinking about how many stars there is in Mars and that. Like,
Man said, how many stars?
Yeah, brother. I just thought, whatever, you get me. But yeah, man, I was just getting all these messages and shit, and yeah, I was eager to see it because I missed it, and then I think my brother was watching it at the time, and I was like, yo, what? My tune got played on Champions League. What is that? Is that big? Like what?
It's the second biggest game in the world.
Yeah. I didn't know this.
And the biggest game, the biggest football match in the world only comes around every 4 years.
Yeah. I think it was the UEFA. Was it the final?
It is the Champions League final.
Yeah, it was the final. They played my track Sidama. Yeah, they played my track Sidama, but I got no hats, no hoods. Yeah, man, it got played. I didn't know it was gonna happen until it happened, and then I put the clip up the next day on my socials, and then yeah, it went off.
But you've had your music played in a few places.
Yes, thank you for reminding me. 2020, I got my TV working still. So yeah, I've had plays on CBBC News Round.
News Round was the thing back in the day.
I used to watch that.
Yeah,
I used to watch that.
That's
still.
lit. So did I, because you knew Blue Peter was coming on next.
Yeah, and it was news that I can comprehend as a baby boy. But yeah, CBBC News Round, BT Sport for Champions League and something else, some BT Sport Reload, something I can't remember.
Okay.
Talk Sport Well, that's radio, but yeah, Talk Sport.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
You really are, innit?
trying to be. But these fuckers think I'm just some just come you in the game, don't they? But it's alright. We're here to educate and show them. What else? There's been rap game, the rap game, Krypton Conan and DJ Target show.
That thing was kind of sick still.
Yeah, yeah, man. Got my feet a bit wet in the TV thing, and which was good. That was probably the most positive thing for me in 2020 because it's like a different kind of setting, and it's like something that I've had my eyes on for a minute.
Yeah, because that's where a lot of the time music, the money is in the music, innit?
Yeah. It's not always about clout and having your tune
played on radio.
Or what? It's sometimes, you know.
Sorry, I just choked.
You know, you see, producers, yeah? Like, people need to understand that we mash work, innit? And it's not always gonna be in front of the camera, in your face, because we're not the people that's gonna be pushed to the forefront, unless you're David Guetta or one of the man there.
And one of the most unpopular opinions will also be that, you know, without the artist, the producer is nothing, but in reality, sometimes the rhythm bangs more than the vocal. But, you know, it's an unpopular opinion in that.
I don't think
That's not even unpopular.
No.
I think that is truth a lot of the time.
Big facts.
Old type the Coyote guy in the building as well.
Come on.
Man like Treble Clef out here doing
Inside.
technical bits and that.
But yeah, man, like, people need to remember, yeah, like, the artist is going to be on stage in the videos, the ones that's going to be credited. You see, the producers, bruv.
Do you know where
Sometimes.
a lot of money is in music? Is like, you see, if you get like a film score or something like that, like, and when you look at like some of the biggest, so American producers and stuff, guys like Pharrell and that, like huge amounts of movie scores and credits. That's where it's at.
Yeah. That's the next step still. I'm trying to do my Mauritian Zan Himmerman. What's his name? Zan Himmerman.
Hands in.
That's it, you know, it's late hours. But yeah, my man. Trying to be the Mauritian version of him still. But yeah, bruv. Like, with this producer thing, like, you're not always gonna know what man is doing because, like I said, I've had my tunes played on CBBC Newsround and this and that and the third. You lot might hear this, you might hear this, and it's just a beat in the background.
Yeah, of course.
But someone's got to be responsible for these bangers.
Yep.
And yeah, man, it's and you know, we've got it hard sometimes, you know. Sometimes we can't even get a credit on the tune that we produced. So man will click on the music video and I will see a full list of the lighting guy,
The makeup.
DOP, editing, makeup, this and that. But the person who made the beat for this song, where, you know, if there's no beat, there's no song,
Nothing.
so there's no video to shoot. There's nothing. It's just poetry. It's just a cappella, innit? So, but it's like man actually has to fight certain times just to get credited. But that's why I've got my J Beatz tag.
J
Because-
Beatz.
Yeah, because, you know, I'm not going to mention who, but someone...
We mentioned it on the last episode.
Oh, did we? All right, cool. Well, yeah, big up him because it worked out in the end and everything happens for a reason. God meant it to be like that, you get me? But yeah, man, didn't get credited on the thing. And I was thinking, rah, no one's going to know who that producer's tune. Put the tag in the beat, and now I can't take the tag out. But it's important. It's important.
Man. No, I think it is. And even when you look at like American artists as well, producers and stuff, some of them might not have an actual like name tag that says it, but there's like a signature.
Mm-hmm.
Like you know who's producing the beat when you hear it. Like, okay, that's my man.
Yeah. Sometimes your tag can be different things. Like I know Pharrell or Neptunes, you'll have like the 4-beat start,
Yeah.
the 1 bar intro thing.
And
then
you
it
know
just-
like a Timbaland beat.
Yeah, because he'll do like some sort of beatboxing, a little
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's his tag.
Even the movement, I felt like I was watching Justin Timberlake.
But
Yeah.
yeah, man.
Even
We got
like
the
Dark
producers.
Child. Yeah, it's actually mad. Like, do you know producers actually go under the radar quite a lot?
Yeah. Yeah, bruv, because there's been, there is some popping producers, fam, that have produced some big, massive tunes, yeah? Go off in a dance, festival, club, all of these settings. You walk past them on the road, you don't even know who they are.
But then isn't that almost the dream? Like, so you've got the bank, but not necessarily the fame. Not you in like.
Yeah,
not
it's
just
a
in
bit of
general.
a double-edged sword because I feel that it's good in some sense because it's like hiding in plain sight.
Yeah.
Like I've been in a dance and Trouble, you can relate to this. Like a tune could be played of yours and then it could be a rave festival, whatever, and then man are mosh pitting, running to the stage and doing all of this around you. They don't even have a foggiest that
yeah.
man is standing there.
I mean, I didn't know what Treble looked like for a very long time. I think actually the first time I knew who Treble Clef was and what he looked like was when I met both of you guys together at the Grime Orchestra in Brixton Pop. Prince as well, yeah. Is it Powell? What is it called? Powell, yeah, Powell. Yeah, on the top on the roof.
Yes.
With my favourite MC. I've forgiven him a bit, I'll be honest.
Were you saying the
You
name?
know who.
I can't remember.
Who was there? And someone that has got a bit of smoke from me on the podcast.
Oh yeah. Nah, he's a good you, man. Like,
Yeah, man.
nah.
Yeah, he's won me back.
But yeah, what you're saying though, like, it's a double-edged sword, innit? Because what I've found is sometimes I'm in places and I have to name check myself. Like I was in a circle, like in the smoking area backstage at a concert, yeah, and like there's a few MCs and that. There was an MC that I'd worked with, but he didn't know what I looked like. So I was like, oh yeah. I'm J Beatz, yeah, I produced on your album like 2011. Oh, you're J Beatz. But it's like, if I didn't mention my name, I felt like I would have slyly been outsided in the conversation because it's like, he probably just thought, oh yeah, I know him, but I don't know my name.
Whose plus one is this?
Yeah, you know the ones. But yeah, so it's a tricky one. Like, I find that my tag or my beats is more famous or clouty than my face. But I don't do this for the facial recognition. I actually like the hiding in plain sight thing. I think it's quite fun that, I think it's so jokes. Like, sometimes someone will just be talking to me in the grime. Yeah, so what's your name? Would you do music? I'm like, yeah, man, my name's J Beatz. Oh, wait, hold on, what?
No, you're my man.
Beatz.
You're my man.
What you produced?
Champions League and that, yeah? So mad that they all go crazy. Yeah, I see it.
I was even forward that. But yeah, it's funny because it's like you can see their whole energy change and it's like their face lights up and they want to, what are you drinking, man? I'm like, orange juice, bruv. You get me? Like, they just want to be your friend. It's funny, but it's cool though because like, I don't do it for that. I'm just trying to make a career for myself, man. Like, and yeah, I like a bit of both. I like being recognized in some places because it can help for like networking purposes. So I don't always need to just name drop myself. But at the same time,
I'm walking around with CV and that. Hi, I'm J Beatz and I have worked with.
Yeah, no. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. I do like that I can just be somewhere and it's just calm. No one really knows. It's low-key. I'm more low-key anyway, so I'll just crack on with the works.
Yeah, man. So what other works have you had out? So you said Saga Boy. You
Works.
had...
Unity with Badness.
Stew EP.
Yeah, did Stu. I had a track with Tints called Skank. If you ain't already prayed that, that's on
Bad Boy Rhythm.
Crown Jewels. And
I'm sure we reviewed that on the podcast as well.
If you ain't,
I'm
mate,
sure. I'm sure we have.
catastrophe. But yeah.
I mean, we don't actually review enough of the Mandem's music on the podcast. Like people that are close to us. So I think we take it for granted a little bit.
Yeah, it's cool, man. It's like it's just normal to you lot, isn't it? Where you're not trying to be biased. But yeah.
And then the remix.
Unity remix. Yeah.
How did
that's
that come
the
about? Did you have any involvement in that?
Yeah, so originally it was just Badness
Yeah.
and Mr. Traumatic. And yeah, it was like we had the remix kind of just unfinished for a while, and then Badness was kind of, he didn't know who to put on it. And I had to give it a thought, and I was just thinking like, who should go on it? Because it's not just like a normal spray out
like
tune. You got
quick 16 and duppy and leave and whatever.
You gotta say stuff on there, content. So I was just thinking, dot, as Nov would say, and I just thought, well, Rico. I said to Badness, like, I don't know if he's active right now. I ain't seen him in a minute, like musically.
Done a rave with Rico years ago up in Knots.
Yeah.
Like years and years. I'm talking 2008 maybe. I went up to Knots with a friend of mine at the time to buck Snowman.
Mr. Snowman.
Mr. Snowman. And yeah, he was doing a rave, and yeah, Rico was the MC. And yeah, Rico, yes.
He's a legend, by the way.
Trust me, I know your mom loves her son.
Nottingham legend, by the way. If you
Trust
don't
me,
know.
if you're from Notts,
you know. But yeah, man, I just said to Badness, look, I don't know if he's active. I ain't heard him drop nothing in a minute. But
that must have been a sick phone call for him, by the way, as well.
Yeah, do you know what? Like, when I said to Badness, Rico, he was like, yes, that's why I'm like, all right, yes, powers, yes. And he shouted him, and he was on it.
Did he clash on Max?
Yeah, he did. He clashed Diesel.
That was one of that one. Wait, that was the one with
Marga Merkies, J1, and Cozzy and all of that. Transition gender, yeah. But yeah, man, so we got Rico on it, and he just completed the tune, and then, yeah, that was it, really. And, yeah, it's out now on my label, Crown Jewels.
Your label, Crown Jewels?
Yes, my label, Crown Jewels, if you don't know. And, yeah, it's out now. And, yeah,
so
man.
has it been playing on radio? I'm sorry.
Yes.
Like, we do need to address this elephant.
It's a fucking big elephant, isn't it?
We do need to address it.
Due to contrary belief, some people think it didn't get played or it wouldn't get played, but it got premiered on BBC One Extra and has been getting played on One Extra, you know, basically since. It's not on the playlist, but it's getting support.
Did you pay for it to
no.
get played?
Free of charge, just based off having a good track and the DJs. Big up Sir Spyro on the premiere, you get me? Him just wanting to support it because it's a good tune. Yeah, no payments involved. It's really getting paid, isn't it? Exactly. So, yeah, if it's gonna get premiered on BBC One Extra, I'm not going to then pay for play elsewhere. That's just doesn't really make sense, does it?
Okay. Any other stations that it may or no? So actually, let's not. No. We could do the jokes thing and take the piss on all of that stuff, but something quite serious did happen in the last week or so, and ultimately, regardless of your view and how someone did lose a job over what is probably gross misconduct.
All right, so let's get into it then. So, DJ Tiiny, he is on my mailing list. I sent
along
him
with
bare DJs, man. Just any DJ that I think could or would support it based off what they play, or you know what I'm saying, like they're in my mailing list. So I mailed it out. Normal stuff, nothing out of the ordinary.
Yeah, if anyone's ever made any music or a DJ or anything, like mailing lists are very, very normal.
Yeah. If you're a sure DJ, you can speak to that.
I was literally just gonna say my 2 cents on that. It's like if you've been DJing at any point in your life and you've never been put on a real like a mailing list anywhere, or your friend hasn't put you on a mailing list and you haven't received music that is forthcoming or that is like supposed to be like trying to get a push, then
Do more work.
yeah, not even just do more work. It's like really consider the field that you're in, because there is levels to this thing. It's like even being on someone's mailing list, it's not something that you automatically like, oh yeah, get on your mailing list. No, you might need to get vetted in order to be on someone's mailing list. Yeah. There has to be some reason why. That, don't get me wrong, I guess nowadays we're in a day and age of where if you've got the right name, you can get on someone's mailing list without having to do too much. But then I guess you get situations like this. So Jay, I'm just gonna let you continue talking now.
Yeah, so basically DJ Tiiny is on my mailing list. And I emailed the track, and in response to my email, I got a reply, a very interesting reply, because I've never received a reply like this in my whole time of making music. Bear in mind, not to name drop or try to be some clouty guy or whatever, yeah, but I have been played on BBC One Extra, Radio 1, BBC Asian Network, Capital Extra, yes, Capital Extra.
Choice FM.
Yeah, formerly known as Trust FM. Kiss 100, Kiss Extra, Rinse, Represent, Radar, all the online
ModeFM.
stations, obviously, Mode's Homes, goes without saying. All the community stations, the online stations. Yeah, I've been played there, or I've maybe even done a guest mix there. So I received an email which was quite concerning, because this was quite out of the ordinary for what I know, being in the game for 17 years. So the email said, "Thank you for your inquiry. I can have a listen to the track and provide some feedback. If you wish for the track to be premiered on my Friday night radio show, there would be a £200 charge for one track. This would also include keeping the track within my radio playlist for the following 2 weeks. The track will need to be clean, no swearing, etc., and would need to be reviewed by my team prior to being broadcasted on radio. Therefore, please send in your track by the Wednesday before the show and at the latest. If you wish to go ahead, please confirm and I will forward you the payment details." When I saw this, I was rattled.
Wait, why didn't you just pay it?
You what I just said.
It's only 2 bills though.
It's only 2 bills. I like what you did there, devil's advocate. Well, why I wouldn't pay 2 bills? Because like I just said, I've been played on all these platforms by bigger DJs on bigger platforms from way back, like date from 10, 11 years ago.
And do you know what, yeah, let me just put this into a bit of perspective real quick. So, Jay, let me ask you this now. So, I'm not 100% sure the true intricacy of how much one radio play amounts to, like, if you got paid back. So, just break it down for us. So, if £200 for free, quote-unquote, potential spins on a station like Capital Extra, off peak time, not on peak time radio, would you make back the money that you would have spent if you did spend that £200?
Exposure! No, you wouldn't. You'll be in a loss because, yeah, you see with like payment rates and radio stations, it all depends on the radio station.
Break it down to us, because obviously right now the actual discussion is obviously Capital Extra and a quote-unquote potential primetime slot that may or may not have actually come up, but obviously we're in this state right now.
Yeah, so I've been played on Capital Extra before. I think for that play I received like £7, but that's a vocal that I produce and that's 50%.
Yeah.
Or no, is it 50%? No, it was a collab. It was a collab. Something like that. Something rough.
Yeah.
But it's not a lot of money. It's not a lot of money. So £200 for 2 weeks worth of radio play. Not even 2 weeks, sorry.
2 plays.
2 plays. So DJ Tiiny, he was on every Friday, 7 to 9. So he would have played it 1 week and then played it the following week. Now, it's just not worth my time paying £200 because, like I said,
But wait, isn't it actually? I was being facetious, by the way. Why didn't you pay it? Because it's actually illegal, isn't it?
yeah, but forget all that, man. I didn't do it for that, man. It's not about illegal because I'll be honest, if he was a random DJ on Croydon FM or any independent community station, I would have did the same thing.
Yeah, no, of course.
I would have did the same thing because you know what, yeah? I was rattled because, like, you don't do that, innit? You don't do that. I was so spun. Like, I got the email on Tuesday and I did the tweet on Thursday. Reason being is that I gave it 2 hard days of thinking, like
you had to sit and meditate on.
yeah, I had to because, like, when I first saw the email, I was just, nah, you're taking the piss. I just closed my lappy and kept it moving.
Like, for me, that kind of behavior is kind of along the lines of etiquette and just natural morality in that kind of sense. It's like, I've been DJing since, let's say, 2008, maybe 2009, properly, and I actually took it seriously. I have been on several different radio stations. I've also done guest mixes for One Extra, and I've even done an orchestra composure with One Extra, just being the DJ there and working with live musicians and instrumentation going on. So what I want to say with all of this is, when I had my guest mix opportunity for One Extra, I did not charge any of the producers or artists to play them on One Extra for that guest mix. It was kind of like, it was the one moment I had a chance to be like, you know what, cool, I want to play these people. I kind of just did it because of, you know, the love for the music kind of thing.
Yeah,
and that's what I generally believe, the ethos of, if you're going to be a DJ, you got to play the tunes that you love and the tunes that you like and the tunes that you want to vibe off of, or that you believe that can make the next push to, like, make everybody else be like, yeah, this is the next tune. So
a tastemaker, isn't
yeah,
it?
of course,
That's
of
what a
course.
DJ does. You break new talent, new music, new artists, new songs, new sounds, newness.
But there's a word for it, though, isn't it? Like,
What, for what you did?
yeah,
Oh, yeah, it is. Starts with a P.
and ends in a Ola.
Yeah, payola. That's what it's called. But basically, the reason behind why I did what I did, like I said, I spent 2 days pondering on this because I
It's
saw
like
the email.
exploitation, isn't it?
Yeah. I saw the email. I just thought, nah, you're taking the piss. I closed the lappy. And then, like, it was just bothering me for like the 2 days. I was like, nah, man. My man tried that. I can't believe he tried to do that to me. I was like, wait, hold on. Forget me. He's doing this to everyone. Because it's a bait, templated copy, email,
This
copy
is
and paste.
where
like-
I got confused, because wouldn't that be explicitly, like, communicated to any DJ on any radio station that that's not, you can't do that?
Yeah, obviously. Obviously, but I don't know why.
But
he did.
then he's doing it on a bait, like email, like there's receipts.
He's doing it on a radio station where he's actually being paid to be on radio. That's the part that threw my mind.
Yeah, that's one thing. But I'll be honest with you, I'll be completely honest. I don't actually give a shit that it was illegal. My thinking was, wow, he's doing this to everyone. What about the up-and-coming artist, the independent artist? It's already hard as it is in terms of, look at the times that we're living in.
Yeah,
it's
sure.
COVID-19. We're in a lockdown, yeah? Like, man have lost jobs, universal credit, loss of work, like, bare things, fam. And you're trying to charge people £200 for 2 plays. Do you know? Potential, because
That's the thing we have to really highlight.
we got. I'm gonna wheel up and come again on the email.
Slightly, we
because-
have to highlight the potential, because
'cause-
the thing is, it was not actually a guarantee from what I read. In that letter.
Yeah, like I read the email word for word, and you can see the receipts. It's in the Guardian and shit now. Like it's everywhere, innit? But Yeah, the way it's worded is kind of like that 2 bills doesn't guarantee you £200, innit? Obviously, if DJ Tiiny was to speak on it, you can correct me if I'm wrong. But from what I'm reading, it's like, yeah, it's send the 2 bills and we'll consider playing your tune, innit?
And that already in it, just in itself, like the whole tone of that message is just unjust. Like it's like for me right now as a DJ, it's like if there are other DJs out there that are doing the same shit, then yo, you don't need to fix up.
But you know what? There is because since I've did what I've did, I've been getting DMs like, yo, yeah, oh, that DJ, he tried to charge me £60 to play my tune on his radio show. And even just, I've been seeing different DJs. Obviously, I run Mode, so people are talking to me about this, like, and I'm hearing there's big DJ, I'm talking big, yeah, charging mad money. I'm talking 5 bills to premiere their track. And
sorry, I have to interject here, but could you please tell the difference between like those DJs that are doing that and PR companies and radio pluggers, and basically why what Tiiny was doing is wrong in comparison to the role that PRs and radio pluggers play within the industry?
Well, that's a very good point. Thank you for that, Treble.
Thank you, Shabs, as always.
Yeah, basically a PR company, they provide a service where you can pay from maybe starting up to £500 to £3,000, and it's a PR service. And you can go to this company and with your track, and they will write your email, your press email, and all of these things. And you're basically paying for a service for them to mail out your track to all these different platforms and DJs.
Tastemakers, playlisters.
Yeah, all of that, journalists, and they're gonna try and push and use their relationships to get your tracks in places that you maybe couldn't have
done
by
otherwise.
yourself. And they try to help facilitate press, like interviews and all of that. And I've received tracks and they might say, contact us for interview inquiries. Yeah, I'd like to interview that person. And that's how I've got a couple people come on my show. That's how I had Footsie come on my show years ago. It was just through an email, just replied to it, and then they set it all up. So that's what you're paying for. You're paying for the relationships that they have got in the game, and you know, it doesn't guarantee your music, because this is the thing, like, the music's got to be good, innit?
Of course.
So
of course, above all else.
it's a service. So, you know, it's just like any other service. They do their job, which they should be entitled to be paid for, but that doesn't guarantee your music to be played. But if it's good and they do what they do, I've seen the difference between when a man's released a tune by himself and now
he's got to self-promote, self-release his own shit.
Yeah,
versus
maybe he got the PR company, and then now, oh, it's on the One Extra playlist. So let's say you pay like 5 bills or a bag or whatever, and you made it to One Extra playlist. Personally, I think the investment's slightly paid off, innit?
That makes more sense, because at least you can say that, you know, it's an actual investment and you're going to gain something back from that investment.
Yeah, exactly. Whereas £200 for 2 plays is not an investment, because, like I've said, I'm not going to keep regurgitating this, but I've been played on all the platforms, yeah? Now, imagine if paying for play was normal radio practice.
Or critique, like it would just be an issue, because nothing would get played. Nothing would ever get played. It would be a top 40 clash off every day, and it would be a thing where DJs...
The biggest bank.
Yeah, not even just that. It will be a thing where if certain DJs are claiming to be like the newest or breaking the freshest records, the way it would be basically looked is whose DJ box cannot be listed on Spotify or Apple Music. That's literally what it comes down to. If me as a DJ, one DJ to another DJ, or let me take it a step further back. If a listener can predict what tune is coming up in your mix or in your playlist or in your selection for your show at any given point, something's gone wrong. That's all I've really got to say on the situation still.
Yeah, man, and you know what? Like I said, I was pondering on like what am I going to do about this? Because I was thinking like, wow, am I going to reply with like an angry email to say, nah, man, what you doing? You can't do that. That's mad. Like, that's messed up. But I just thought, nah, man, that's not going to do anything. Like, he's either going to reply to that email or just ignore it and keep on doing what he's going to do, which is bumping the people during a pandemic. He's been on radio since 2018. I don't know how long he's been doing that for, but either way, I found out about it a couple weeks ago and I had to expose it because I thought, you know what? I know enough man are going to see that email, think, idiot, I ain't paying 2 bills, and keep it moving. But what happens is that the cycle continues,
and then occasionally someone will, like, every so often people will play, because obviously it must be working for him, because otherwise he wouldn't be doing it.
Bruv, I think he's got racks off this thing. He's probably, man are paying,
But he's not charging everyone, though.
No, he ain't going to charge a Fredo, a Dave, or whatever. He's exploiting who he feels he can exploit, which is the people with the least amount of money, the up-and-coming independent artists. Like...
So ultimately, man is suffocating grassroots.
Yeah, well, yeah, that is
You're
kind of...
conning your own people.
And I think maybe it's because he thought you was maybe some just come you.
I don't know, it might just be an auto-reply. I have no idea, fam.
Yeah, but that's even what...
I know.
That's even
I'm trying to understand the emotion behind what made him want to do that.
I might give him just... But, money. No, but
greed,
what it is,
yes,
yeah,
greed.
He maybe he just didn't know that what he was doing was wrong. And then no, because you can't be so brazen with it. If you know you're doing a fuckery, you can't be so brazen with it.
All right.
No, I'm not.
No, do you know what? It's interesting that you say that, yeah, because you see, the thing is, yeah, there was a tweet. Someone quote tweeted, or not even someone quote tweeted, someone just wanted to publicly defend Tiiny. I think his name goes by the name of Martin Too Smooth, and he was saying basically that, DJ Tiiny is a good dude, like, he's young and he shouldn't be basically given the stick for this situation. And then there was another guy called Bad Broadcaster, and he turned around and said, if he's so genuine...
remembers all the usernames,
Listen, no, I have to listen. Do you know what it was, yeah? Because I observed it, but it was this one DJ's response where I was like, oh, so you want to take that road? That is the hill that you wish to die on. Okay, no problem, I see you. So he basically said, and I quote this because it's a part of the original tweet, yeah? When he's on tour, he conducts himself impeccably, like he shows as a tour DJ. And that's all good and well, and I heard that. But my issue was, and the main issue at hand here, and I'm going to bring it and double down on it on this podcast right here, is that he, as a national radio DJ,
on a salary
being paid, has publicly messed up. And you're saying that because he's young, he should not be castrated or he should not be called out.
That's not what I'm saying, by the way.
This is what I'm saying.
I'm just saying maybe he was like fed to the wolves by because you would think something so important would be explicitly told to you on your first day.
Bruv, not only would it be told to you,
code of conduct.
It will be in your contract.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Contracts,
well,
code of conduct.
It must be, because I didn't dig it out, but Twitter did. But you can go on Ofcom and look at their rules.
On Payola.
Man is screenshotting exactly where it states we're taking payments for playing music. I think there is a rule in there. You've got to basically say it's like a sponsored thing.
You have to declare it, which
you
is...
can't make it seem genuine in the sense of, yeah, I just like this track, so I'm playing it, but you're getting $2 billion.
That's what they're trying to do on like Insta and that now with like influencers and all of that stuff. You have to say, this is a sponsored ad and all of that stuff.
Hashtag ad. Yeah, cool, but he didn't do that. He didn't do that, man.
And that was basically leading back into what I was basically saying about the tweets. Like, so basically, as I said, one DJ, he's a very known DJ, this Martin Too Smooth guy. He actually DJs for Eve. but his comments, like in regards to how he was speaking the situation, was like he wanted to basically save a man's image, yeah, but he's still not speaking on the fact of what he actually did.
I mean, I suppose it is what it is. He has put out an apology, innit?
Yeah, hold on. Before we get to the apology,
Go on.
because I'm going to speak on this. I ain't trying to go on no promo run and get clout.
as well, because obviously we're also running out of time.
Yeah, man. I've got to say what I've got to say. But yeah, man, like I pondered on what I was going to do for 2 days. And you know what? I prayed on it. I was thinking, I asked the man them, like, yo, what do you think of this? And I was like, yo, shocking, mad. Now you got to do something. So let me give you the breakdown of how I tweeted and why I did it and such. So initially, I didn't put his name out there because, you know what? I knew I had a bomb in my hands, innit? And I knew it was very explosive and there could be a lot of wreckage. And it was like, I was so reluctant because it's like, do I really want to press the button on this bomb? Because I know it's like, it's going to get messy. And do I really want all of that? Do I want all the drama and this and that? So I tweeted it and I rubbed out his name. And then one of my guys shouted me like, yo, I don't know who you're talking about, but bruv, you doing that, rubbing out my man's name, what's that gonna do? That's not gonna change anything. Like, yo, speak up the things because he can't do that. Yeah. And I started to think like, nah, do you know what? You're right, because what it is, the main motive behind doing what I did is because, see, like I've mentioned to you both, like there's other people doing this, innit?
Now everyone knows.
Now everyone knows, and see those other people doing that same foolery, you're gonna be shaking in your boots, thinking, rah,
100%.
I can't, that's mad. His thing is smoky, I can't even do that.
So basically, by you calling out Tiiny, what it's done now, it's widened up the bigger discussion, the open discussion, because this is just in our scene, our little scene called the grime scene, isn't it? Like, so that's just one thing in itself. Like the bigger fact and the bigger picture is that this is going on in a lot of different places. And if you're an artist or a producer or someone that's just trying to come up and make music, like, you should not be getting charged to get your shit played on the radio. That's all it is.
Yeah, man. It's just...
No, it started, I think they were saying in the 60s and 70s, like the birth of pop music.
Yeah. So major record labels was doing this a lot in America.
Yeah.
Like payola is not really a thing like that in England. I mean, so people has been taking payments under the table for years, but this is probably the first
little
time.
Nice lunches. And
yeah. But you know, some of this is like paid by major labels or whatever. So it's like, I don't give a shit about that, man. Like, I already know the game's rigged. Yeah. But you know what? What I did. Well, now, you see, if these people that are charging for plays, yeah, they're going to be shaking their boots thinking, I ain't going to do that again. What that's going to do is it's going to make the game more fair and less rigged.
And people
for the
are more
people
aware
coming
now.
through now and for the future generation. Bro, like, deep tip thumbs up, bro. This thing is bigger than me, man. Like I'm just the one that was brave enough
To speak up on it.
to speak up
now
on it and
everyone
take
knows.
the risk because it's risky, fam. Like I was thinking, bruv, you know what's coming with this, innit? Yeah. It's gonna go mad. Like social media, like I ain't got a bag of followers, but I've got the right amount of followers and the right people that will make it spread like a wildfire, and it did, innit? The interneted. They added capital extra, Ofcom.
I went straight to the
DJ Tiiny, yeah, Furious was queffing. Man, are tweeting Ofcom. Bruv, man are tweeting Chip. Because they're trying to see a little fourth dub and that from Chipper.
Produced by J Beatz and all that and shit. Get to work.
I need to put petrol in my whip still. But man at Shell.
Yeah. But yeah, man, like, bruv, like, I did this for the greater good of the next generation.
Yeah, because people now know. There's definitely youths that didn't know that they thought that's how you do it.
And
that's how you get to the top.
And now listen, big up the media team, but no, we gotta keep going until I say my thing because can't put a timer on my thing, You get me? We'll do the edits, clap, all that, yeah? But yeah, man, I had to say what I had to say because, like you said, it opens the wider discussion. People didn't even know what payola was. Now, man, I asked Siri, hey, what's payola? Like, and do you know what?
I didn't know that that was the word. I knew that you couldn't do that, but I didn't know that the word was payola. I didn't know it had a,
Yeah, and do you know what? Like, if I could be a part of the positive change to help the solution, so now like there'll be less people will be doing that shit, then so what? I'll take the stones. Call me a rat. Call me a snitch. Say I should have paid the 2 bills. Cause you know what? Like, I'm gonna address this, innit? Like, I ain't doing the foolery online. I said what I had to say and kept it moving. Cause I ain't in all of that, bruv. You get me? But what basically, like, to give you lot context, yeah, on Instagram, on UK Gossip TV, Shade Barra, I ain't even gonna give no other blogs clout. Cause you lot are kind of coming up trying to get clout of this thing. But yeah, like, there's a bunch of uneducated people saying, rah, you made a man lose his job over 2 bills, you know, during a pandemic, a black man. Why wasn't he thinking about what he was doing? He's conning people during a pandemic. Like I said, furlough, universal credit, loss of work. This is what he's doing during a pandemic.
Man's moving like one of them telemarketers, that call up man's phone, ask him, man, hello, I'm calling you from Debt Finance and we would like to help you get your money back or help you get money. Nah, bruv. Listen, swindling people out of money in any way, shape, or form is a way of swindling people, bruv. Unless you're actually giving someone a discount and you're going to give them a full service, you're conning people, brethren.
And it's illegal. Like, it's against. Oh no, not even legal. Not the law. Yeah. But I mean, it's against the rules. Yeah, and we do break rules, and that the people do things, but there's a reason why it can't be done. Like, it's actually in place from the higher ups in the system that this is why it shouldn't be done.
Can I just say, yeah, like, we've got to get the tune mixed, get it recorded, pay for artwork, pay for a video, maybe run a little Google advert on it, maybe pay to get it uploaded on Mixtape Madness, G.R.I.M. Daily, or Link Up TV. And then now, imagine, yeah, like, £200 for 2 shows, 2 plays, yeah? So that's on Capital Extra, yeah? 2 bills. So what, how much is Radio 1, the biggest station in the country, charging for plays? Fam, forget music, innit? Music's too expensive. I can't afford to be paying for plays. No, you don't pay for plays.
You get paid.
Get played, and then you get paid through PRS. So all you uneducated people on Instagram, you see you lot, and you know what, I'm not even gonna question, because you lot are consumers. So you lot don't understand the business behind the music. So you lot actually think, rah, 2 bills, that's a good deal. But you don't understand, you're being pissed on and saying, nah man, it's just a bit of rain. Like, no, that's not on, innit? It's not on. So on Insta, I'm the villain. On Twitter, I'm getting some smoke or two about whatever. But on Twitter, I'm like the hero. Like, man are DMing me like, yo, big up for what you did, respect. Like, what you did, you stood up for independent artists, DJs, producers. You know what I'm saying? On Clubhouse, where man are DMing me like, yo, I beg you jump on Clubhouse, it's going off. I got a Samsung, you get me? I can't even jump on Clubhouse, even if I wanted to, but I think that's just the way God wants it to be. I don't think I was meant to be on Clubhouse. But anyway, like, in Clubhouse, you've got a lot more music industry execs, producers, people in the music.
People that know the know.
People that know. And those that know what I did was based off integrity.
Yeah,
ethics. Yeah, bruv. Weaving out the fakes and the frauds out the game to make it better for the other people coming through. And do you know what? If you look at the opinions from uneducated consumers on Instagram or maybe on Twitter as well and all of that, and then the views and opinions from people that I actually kind of look up to and respect and rate, I know whose opinion I actually value and take on board, innit? So, yeah, man, I understand the big deal out of it because it's Stormzy's DJ, yeah? So what it is it grew, the story grew from my tweet. So to clarify, I didn't send no blog, the tweet. I tweeted DJ Tiiny and then I went about my business. I think I did radio that night, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Normal stuff. You get me? I didn't contact no blog, no newspaper article, no website, no nothing. It grew, and then it's just out there. So get your facts straight. I didn't send nothing to no one, and yeah, man. So what it is I understand how social media works and how the tabloids and the media works. So they're gonna use this because I Stormzy's DJ. So the clickbait behind it, Stormzy. That's the first thing you see, you know.
Trust me, not Tiiny, not J Beatz,
Yeah.
not Payola Scandal.
Yeah, Stormzy.
Not even Capital Extra. Yeah.
No, you do see a couple extra. What is it? Stormzy, DJ Tiiny, accused fired from Capital Extra for charging £200 to play music. We got The Guardian. That's the only article I saw. Didn't mention Stormzy. They just said DJ Tiiny of Capital Extra. The Sun.
Listen, I'm.
Yeah. So big up there. Yeah, we know tabloid's gonna tabloid, but big up there. Big up their fake insider saying, "Oh, this has taken everyone for 6. Stormzy is stunned." I don't know where you lot got that information from, but anyway, look, just to put it out there, like, I ain't got no issue with Stormzy. Like, I really respect what he stands for. I like what he does, and nothing personal against Tiiny because I would have did this if this was Westwood, Charlie Sloth, Kenny Allstar, random DJ Dave on Croydon FM, because I'm standing.
Morals is morals.
Yeah, man.
And as someone that you have your own radio station.
Yes. And you cannot do that on our radio station. Yeah. Yeah, man. So let me just put a close to this chapter, but big up Tiiny because he apologized. And you know what?
Yeah.
That's the best thing that he could have did, because you know what? You did something mad, but you got to face up to the consequences of your actions and take accountability. And you know what? Now what's done is done. He's lost his job. No, I don't feel happy that he's lost his job, but I don't feel happy that he's conning the people either. But I don't jump in joy from another black young man losing his job. But at the end of the day, you don't do fuckery, you don't get exposed, innit? And yeah, I'm not a rat because this is the music industry, yeah? This is not the roads, yeah? Remember, I never added no one else except DJ Tiiny. The interneted. So for those that don't like me, that want to use this as a way to try and slew me, God bless you. God bless you and power to you. Because you know what, hopefully you get the education and hate me now, but thank me later. Your kids might
Yeah,
thank
he
me
wants to
for
be a
what I
rapper.
did.
Yeah, anyone, yeah, no,
Yeah,
real talk.
yeah.
Real talk.
I'll take
And
the
that's
stones.
not the only way why they're thanking you as well, because you're actually live about it, like you're bringing people through.
Yeah, but I've got a radio station, innit? So
No,
like,
not just a radio station.
a label. I'm a
Yeah.
yeah.
And this station isn't just any radio station. Like in the context of grime, like we bring it back to grime now.
Mm-hmm.
Like Mode is where it's at. Considering it was down for what, 10 months, 9 months?
Yes, we was down for 10 months. Yeah, but we come back.
During the pandemic.
Yep. And we bought it with our bare hands and raised the money by ourselves, you get me? Big up everyone that donated to the GoFundMe, anyone that bought a t-shirt, Mode is Home, or anything, that anyone that supported us to get us back on our feet, thank you. Honestly, without Mode coming back, my head back could have been a myth during the pandemic.
Yeah, man.
You get me?
And just everyone else that's come to Mode. Like, who have you had since you've been back?
Since we've been back, we've had, boy, there's a few people that ain't come up before. Some of the regular people. So DEE, aka DJ Dan, he can mix better than most DJs can. Was in a dance, he get to place Ram. Big up Double. Yeah, we've had Jams, Capo Lee, Bruiser, DOK's now on the station. Marcus Nasty.
Yeah, Marcus Nasty.
He just did a 12-hour takeover, creating awareness for like different charities and mental health helplines. So yeah, there was a bag of DJs and MCs that come through that day. Big up Shanty, Mike Man Frost, Red Hot, Dizzle Kid, K9. You know what's mad?
G Major.
G-Major. There's bare people, man. I'm just trying to think, like, it's bare, man.
Because it's important.
Jammer Logan Sama. Yeah, they did a natural selection set. Yeah, there's this few, man. Check out the YouTube, man. Check out the YouTube, Mode London, and the website mode.london. There's so much, and it's definitely 2:30 in the morning. But yeah, just check it out, man. Like, we're there on Google. We're on Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, Mixcloud, and yeah, check us out, man. We're just trying to fill the space in grime that has just been kind of left open.
Missing since radio kind of went a bit south.
Yeah, exactly, man. We're just trying to do our part for the scene.
Because there are some mad MCs as well coming through.
Yeah,
on Mode. Like,
yeah, bruv.
This is important. Like, this station, to me, I get kind of, I know it's different, it's not the same, but I get kind of Sly Rinse energy or Deja energy. Like, when I watch Mode, like, I see the videos and shit, man.
It takes you back to that kind of time, innit?
And everyone in the room slyly wants to be the best.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. This is
like,
this
everyone,
is
even though they're bedrooms or whatever, everyone in the room trying to slyly.
Everyone's trying to shell. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. It's the
competitive.
Essence. It's pure. It's what the game needs, and there was the absence of that. And yeah, man, like, not to even like big up our chest, but
but big up your chest.
Yeah, but we've played a part in some people's real early doors. You know what I'm saying? Like we've had people from the old studio and that come into the thing as up and comers, and now they're like superstars and that. Like, I remember seeing AJ Tracy in Big Zoo's first set. We've had like, you know, your J Amos, your Capo Lee, Nico Lindsay, Jams, Mike Ty, and that's just one generation. We're like, there's actually been generations of MCs. Like, you get me? You had your Logan, your Joe So Sick, non-grime, man. You get me?
Yeah, man.
A few legends as well. R.I.P. Stormin.
Yeah, man.
Bushkin. Like, yeah, like, we've come on, man, like, yeah, like, the list is long, so.
Yeah, trust me. And for your third Grammy rally in the end, we'll talk about being the day-to-day running of a radio station. Yeah, man. You see, I do a lot of things, so it's like, man can't even get into every nitty-gritty detail in that one episode, but there'll be time for that. I'm part of the family anyway, so. Yeah, trust me. Ears to the road.
It's nothing.
Ears to the Mode show coming soon. Not official, but it will come.
Yeah, man. At J Beatz Music, JBEATZ Music. You lot already know the socials. You lot slew me.
Not the South American.
It's not the Haitian Don.
Not the Haitian Don.
Yeah, and yeah, man. Special shout out to Kiki Minaj. Love you. Thank you for the hate mail. And yeah, man. Just to close it, big up DJ Tiiny. Powers to you, brother. Hopefully, you know, you stay a Stormzy DJ, and I don't hate you. I don't hate you, man. You just live and you learn from your mistakes, and we keep it moving. Everyone, don't stop tweeting him and call him a pagan and shit, man. Like, leave him now, innit? Don't kick a man down. Don't kick him out when he's down, innit? Like,
Yeah, no, he's gonna learn.
he's gonna learn.
Yeah, that's it. And that's it. And that's all we can hope for, man.
Yeah, and then my socials and give them the ears to the road.
Yeah, Ears to the Road social. It's been up there for the whole time, man. You know who. If you're here because you know who we are. And if you're not, hit subscribe, like, all of that. Ears to the Road, everything. Like, literally, Ears to the Road. Yeah. Insta.
Furious, Angry Man. Give me
Yo, I'm just. Yeah, come on, man. It's minor, man. It's minor. And once again, I just want to thank J Beatz for having us. I also want to thank man like Treble Clef on Coyote Guy on the camera recording and the audio
Inside
recording.
the Ride media team.
Yeah, man.
5,000 employee staffed company.
Listen, trust me.
And catch his, Grime may soon come. You know, important stories to be told.
But socials, at Mr. Furious DJ on the socials, MR Furious DJ. And yeah, man.
Inside the Ride CO. Can you give us the Inside the Ride socials? I think you deserve a plug on this one.
Yeah, come on, man. What is it? What is it?
At underscore Inside the Ride
Underscore.
and at Coyote Guy on all the socials, and J Beatz, Alpha, Mr. Furious,
Don't know.
Ears to the Road podcast. Until next time.
Listen, if you like the settings and you want more video content, because everyone keeps screaming.
Click like.
Click like.
Click subscribe.
Make it work for a while.
Ears to the road.
Wait. We got a new series coming, Air 10s. That's all I'm saying.
Air 10's coming soon. Air 10's coming real soon. But for now, this has been the Ears to the Road podcast from the Mode London boardroom. We'll catch you next time. Thank you very much. Peace.
Safe. Man dropped the mic like a rock star.